Good morning and welcome to Take Your Life Back, today's show with Ralf Friedrichs. Today we're going to talk about reasons to quit drinking. There are, I think, 9 humorous reasons, so jokingly I just want to bring those up. And then I have 30 serious reasons to stop drinking. This is the reason you need to quit drinking. So the first 9 are funny, the other 30 are the real reasons to quit drinking. First and foremost, Dr. Luis Gonzalez from StartingPointMN.com. That's 844-414-8444. He can help you during your addiction or recover with your addiction. He can walk you from addiction to recovery, hand in hand, 24 hours at a day, at a time, 7 days a week. He will never ever talk about your past, nor would I as an addiction recovery coach, but he will walk with you from your addiction to recovery day by day. He will also help you become an addiction recovery coach. If you have passion, professionalism, personality, and you have some sort of addiction background, whether it's your own battles with your own addiction or maybe helping a friend or a family member, he can help you with his educational program through StartingPointMN.com, help you become an addiction recovery coach. I'm one of his graduates, and I will tell you, all of his material has helped me each and every day in my own recovery. Not only that, but helping others. Please call him at 844-414-8444. And you can find him on www.startingpointmn.com. And he will also help take your life back. I want to give a shout out to globaleyeglasses.com, where they are focused on saving you money. They have frames that start at $6 and go all the way up to $49. And those frames include single vision, regular plastic, non-coated, clear, regular prescription lenses. Now, if you need progressives, they have them. If you need line bifocals, they have them. If you need transitions or photochromatics, they also have those there. They have photosensitive lenses. They have polarization lenses for skiing and for fishing. They have about 1,200 frames, and even Elton John would be amazed at some of the styles. But you need to go to www.globaleyeglasses.com, where they are focused on saving you money. Folks, I need you to go to my website, www.takeyourlifebacktodayShow.com, or go to www.clearviews.info or www.clearreform.com. Those are all my websites, but the first one, which is Take Your Life Back Today Show, will help you with each and every day in recovery. I am a addiction recovery coach, a graduate from StartingPointMN.com, and I am here to help you take your life back. So, the following humorous reasons to stop drinking booze. The serious list will follow this. Number 1, which these are 9 funny ones. Number 1 is losing your car. How many times did you park your car, went to the bar or to the club, and when you come out, you cannot locate your car? It isn't that your car has moved. It is that your mind has moved from reality to the drunken stages. So your car could be wherever it might be. It's still in the same spot you left it, but you don't remember. Number 2, stop sharing your cell phone with 9 or 10 other drunk people as you're driving around. Well, God forbid you're driving drunk anyway, or you're in the bar and you're handing your cell phone to each and every person to use. Not only will it run up your cell phone bill, but also it will open up some sort of possibilities of catching a cold, catching a disease, or whatever. But stop sharing your cell phone in the drunken stages. Number 3, avoid head injury and busted up face from slipping on the keg during keg stands. Doing keg stands. Keg stands are dangerous, especially since they are performed by drunk people. So stop doing that. Number 4, stop annoying people with your insane amount of knowledge about wine and liquor. Okay, non-alcoholic wine nerds do this too, however, but alcoholics, they like to discuss whatever they know about alcohol because they're such geniuses. They have the experience in alcoholism, and they really do. The only problem is they have no knowledge about it, because if they truly had knowledge about alcoholism, they wouldn't be drinking, and they would hopefully try to take their life back. Number 5, fill your Saturdays with activities other than cleaning and counting 300 empty beer cans and then returning them for enough money to buy more beer and alcohol. If you host a party It's a lot more, like 300 cans you might find the next morning. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention having to deal with the cigarette butts and the half empties that you'll find everywhere, and God knows how many things are broken or stolen. But what do? You clean up all this mess just to cash in all those empties to have another party to go through it all again. So stop doing that. Number 6, stop couch surfing and walking up totally clueless as to where you are, or waking up totally clueless to where you are. Number 7, avoid locking yourself at a foreign house in your socks in winter when having your first cigarette. Yep, this has happened to some of you. The door locked automatically, so you just don't even know what house you ended up in. Number 8, stop getting rejected at fast food drive-thrus because you're walking instead of driving. You know the scene. Come on, we've all done it. You don't drive through to the theater, restaurant, we'll call the cops. So the brilliant drunk person like you will decide to walk through only to be told it is only for cars. Last but not least, funny reason to quit drinking is don't be the DUI adult riding around town on a BMX bicycle. You can spot someone that lost their license when they're in their 40s and their 50s, and every day you see them going up and down Main Street, probably with a 12-pack, carrying a 12-pack. Stop doing that. Now here are the more serious ones. These are 30 reasons to quit drinking. Stop the shame. We all, whether you're sober or not, I still have shame from my drunken days. Shame ultimately drove me to quit drinking. It was a particular bad binge, and I don't miss the shame, although I still have shame deep down inside, but I don't miss now because I don't have to worry about people possibly walking around and pointing fingers at me. Next is stay out of jail. Not every alcoholic ends up in jail. Thank God I didn't end up in jail, but many people in jail are there as a result of drinking, possibly drinking and driving, possibly having bar brawls, possibly domestic abuse. Number 3, live longer. Excessive alcohol is bad for your health and breaks down organs. Moreover, alcoholics exhibit riskier behavior such as smoking, drunk driving due to being impaired, and they can be accident prone. Number 4, feel better. Yes, you might feel better during your first few drinks, but there's an hangover and chronic lack of wellness that is consistent with alcohol abuse that alcohol abuse brings on. You will feel better when you drink, I'm sure, but when that high comes up, you will be back down in the dumps, and then you will just drink again to feel better. But if you quit drinking totally, I guarantee you will feel better. Get healthier, save your liver, heart, stomach, digestive system, and your brain. Too much alcohol can eventually damage your organs and other body parts. Wet brains is particularly horrible. It is essential brain damage from too much alcohol. All your cells are just disappearing. This is why when people drink so much, they don't remember exactly what happened the night before, besides the blackouts, but it's their memories just shot. Number 6, save relationships. If you're still in a meaningful relationship as an alcoholic, you are fortunate enough to still be in it. But it may not last forever if you continuously keep drinking. Quitting drinking can save that relationship. So it is now today, the 26th of January 2015, to help save your relationship. Number 7, heal and reconcile relationships. If you've lost a relationship, because number 6 is done, you've lost a relationship, there's a chance you can reconcile or salvage them if you stop drinking. Please note that reconciliation, especially marriage, is not always an outcome of stop drinking. That hurt. Number 8, deal with life on life's terms. Getting drunk is not living life. It's not dealing with life. Getting drunk is escaping life. Folks, you ever have an Almond Joy bar and the coconut gets stuck in between your teeth? Well, that just hurt. It got stuck in something, so I apologize if I mispronounced the word there. Getting drunk is not living life. Living life is being sober. Keep your job is number 9. There are many functioning alcoholics, like I was, but many drunks do lose a job. It could be from showing up drunk, not showing up at all, making mistakes, doing something unforgivable at the company functions such as parties. Folks, thank God I was a functioning alcoholic and I never lost a job due to my drinking. I should have many a times. Get a job. When you're an active alcoholic, you increase your chances of getting a criminal record, getting fired, ending up in poor working record, and alienating friends who can help recommend you for jobs that you know about. So to get a job, if you have some sort of reputation, will become harder. Number 11, stop getting arrested. You know, in Liar Liar, Jim Carrey said it the best way. He was talking to his secretary, and his secretary picked up the phone and said, so-and-so is in jail, and he needs your advice. And what did Jim Carrey say? Stop breaking the law, a-hole. That is what my recommendation is. Stop getting arrested. Well, first of all, sober up and stop breaking the law. Sober people get arrested, but many drunk people who get arrested would not get arrested if they were not drunk. Number 12, stop stupid behavior and the blackouts. You, as you sober up, will stop having those blackouts, and you will definitely, hopefully, stop having the stupid behavior. Number 13, live hangover free. This is a huge one. Wouldn't it be nice to wake up in the morning, folks, and not have those hangovers? I don't miss them whatsoever. I don't think I need to elaborate on this. My hangovers were getting so bad I couldn't function for a full day unless I continuously drank. Number 14, save money. You'll be amazed how much money you can save. I'm talking about enough money to retire on. Think about what you were buying. Use me as an example. 10 to 15 shots of vodka a day. Talking about $2 a shot. Let's say worst scenario is $30 a day. That's $21 a week. Or excuse me, that's $210 a week. Times that by 52 weeks. How much money is that? And then times that by all the years that I drank. This is a true fact. Number 14, it is enough money to retire on. Number 15, be there for your kids. Go on any function where children of alcoholics discuss their experience of being raised by an alcoholic. Go on any, I shouldn't say function, any show. You go on your Jerry Springers, your Steve Wilkos, you go on your Bill Cunninghams and your Maury's, and you will hear people use the excuse that they are what they are because of their parents. And I discussed this yesterday. It is a lame excuse, but people will use it. Today, the 26th of January 2014, is the day that you need to start utilizing to be a good role model. You need to show people that you need to show your kids that you are truly a responsible person and that you don't want them to drink, smoke, use profanity, or physically abuse somebody. Number 16, enjoy life without living in a haze. That haze is almost like being in a sandstorm 24/7 when you're drunk all the time. I was drinking so much that on days after drinking a bout, I'd be in a haze for days. I couldn't think clearly. I know that I had continued drinking. I could permanently damage my memory and possibly my organs. And that's why in 2013, June 22nd, I was so happy when I became alcohol free. Become addiction free. Number 17, being addicted is being a slave. It controls you. You aren't free. Number 18, improve your sleeping. Drinking alcohol before going to sleep disrupts your sleep. That I can tell you. Number 19, lose weight. Alcohol drinks contain sugar and a ton of calories. One vodka tonic contains 126 calories. One beer contains 240 calories. One bottle of red wine has 510 calories. My cat must be around here. I'm starting to itch again. Number 20, become the person that you can be. What can you be? Who can you be? Why can you be that person? Because you eliminated alcohol and drugs. Do you really want to spend your life drinking? Honestly, ask yourself that. Is there something you want to accomplish? A hobby, a business, a sport, some form of art, something that fulfills you, like my passion to help you folks. Number 21, improve your appearance. I was 51 years old when I quit drinking, but I had a bloated appearance in my face. Everything was like bloated here. I was gaining weight and my skin was so vibrant, probably due to the part of all that drinking. Number 22, increase your confidence and self-esteem. Nothing kills confidence and self-esteem like living in shame. Number 23, get into a great relationship and keep it. If you're single and you're watching me, get into that relationship. I'm amazed how long some people stay with alcoholics. My wife stood through the worst of years, and now she's going to hopefully finish her life with me together in our best years. Number 24, improve your sex life. Alcohol, while it can increase sexual desire, can diminish sexual performance for men and orgasm quality for women. Number 25, stop the lies. Many active alcoholics lie a lot. They lie about where they've been, where they're going, and what they're doing. Who they're with, whether they have been drinking, or how much they have been drinking. These are all lies that consistently are with all alcoholics. Enjoy more energy, which you definitely will. That's number 26. Number 27, pursue healthy activities instead of sitting in a chair doing 12-ounce curls with your beer can for hours at a time. You can use that time for so many great pursuits, including quality social time or time with your family and children. I guess family and children should be the same. Number 28, quit smoking. Number 29, stop being violent. Many violent crimes are committed under the influence of alcohol and or drugs. Number 30, lift your depression. So many people get very depressed when they're drinking alcohol or doing drugs. You can lift it when you eliminate the alcohol and or drugs. You have to do it for you, folks. Quitting drinking for someone else can work, but eventually you really have to want to quit because you want to take your life back. Let's do a recap. 9 humorous reasons to quit drinking. Stop losing your car in any different parking lot, although you parked it someplace, but you don't remember where you parked it. Stop sharing your cell phone with 9 other drunk people. Avoid head injuries and a busted face from slipping off the keg doing keg stands. Stop annoying people with your insane amount of knowledge about wine and liquor, because if you were so knowledgeable, you'd know it would be bad for you and you would quit drinking. Number 5, fill your Saturdays with activities other than cleaning and counting empty beer cans to turn them in at the recycling center to get your 5 cents per can just to buy and do this all over again. Number 6, stop couch surfing and waking up totally clueless on where you are. Number 7, funny reason to quit drinking. Avoid locking yourself out of a foreign house in your socks in winter when having your first cigarette. Number 8, stop getting rejected at a fast food drive-thru because you're walking instead of driving because you are afraid they will call the cops when they notice how drunk you're driving. Number 9, don't be the DUI adult riding around in town with that BMX bicycle at the age of 50 because you lost your license because of drinking. These are 30 serious reasons to stop, and I'll go through them quickly. First one is to stop the shame. At that point, the shame will be eliminated and lifted off your shoulder. Number 2, stay out of jail. No more drinking and driving. Hopefully, no more domestic abuse if you had that in your past. You want to live longer. Number 3. Number 4, you want to feel better. Number 5, getting healthier. Save your heart, your liver, your stomach, digestive system, and your brain. Number 6, save your relationship. If you're still an alcoholic and you have a relationship, good for you that you still have it, but then you might end up with number 7 where you have to reconcile your relationship. Number 8, deal with life on life's terms. Getting drunk is not living life. Getting sober is. Number 9, keep your job if you haven't lost it yet. Number 10, get a job. If you did lose a job and you need to find a job, the first step would be to stop drinking. Number 11, stop getting arrested. Every time you go out there and you're drinking and driving, you have a chance of being arrested. Every time you go into a bar and you want to start a fight, you have a chance of getting arrested. Live hangover free is number 13. Number 14, save money. You'll be amazed. I just broke it down to you. $2 a shot, 15 shots a day, that's $30 times 7 is $210 times 52. Enough to retire on after maybe 20 years. Number 15, be there for your kids, your family and your kids. Do not watch one of your kids go on Jerry, Maury, Bill Cunningham or Steve Wilkos saying it's because of my mother and my father that I am a drunk or I physically abuse my children. Number 16, enjoy life without living in a haze. Let it all clear up the minute you stop drinking. Number 17, become addiction free. Once you give up the drinking and the drugging, or both, you become addiction free. That is something to look forward to. Number 18, improve your sleeping. It is a proven medical fact that if you drink before bed, you will have a sleepless night. Number 19, lose weight. Calories, 126 in a vodka tonic, 240 in a beer, and 510 in a bottle of wine. Number 20, become the person that you can be. Come up with a hobby, a sport. Find a passion like I have is to help you. Number 21, improve your appearance. Start looking better. Get that color back in your face. Look at your eyes, become clearer, and the bags eliminated. Number 22, increase your confidence and self-esteem. Number 23, get into a relationship and keep it. If you're single, find a person and keep it. One way to keep it is to stop drinking and drugging. Improve your sex life. Although alcohol can increase your sexual desire, it will decrease the performance. Number 25, stop the lies. Where were you? I went out to see a friend. Did you drink? No. Yes, you did. How many did you have? 2. Those are lies. Number 26, enjoy more energy. You will definitely have more energy. I could never do what I do now 2 years ago. I constantly needed a nap. Number 27, pursue healthy activities. Instead of sitting in a chair doing 12-ounce beer curls, start doing something more energetic. Quit smoking is number 28. 29, and this goes back, you don't want to see your children on Jerry Springer, Bill Cunningham, Steve Wilkos, and Murray talking about the only reason they abuse their children is because of your role model. Stop being violent. Many violent crimes are committed under the influence of alcohol and drugs. Last but not least, number 30, lift your depression. Alcohol and drugs put you in a depression mode because you're going to start thinking about all the bad things that have happened in your life, possibly your relationship issues, possibly family issues, possibly job issues, financial issues. Lift your depression. The only way to do that, well, there's 2 ways, is to stop drinking and drugging and to turn to God. You have to do it for you, folks. I'm telling you, do not, and I repeat, do not think because people are pressuring you that you're going to do it for them, because you will relapse. You have to do it for you. Quitting drinking for someone else can work. Yes, I admit that. But eventually you really have to do it because you want to quit and you want to take your life back. These are the 9 humorous reasons to quit drinking and 30 serious reasons. The humorous ones I threw in there just to add a little finesse to this show, folks. But the 30 serious ones, those are the ones that you really need to concentrate on. Let today, January 26, 2015, be your first day of utilizing, if not all 30, utilizing at least 10% of them, which would be 3. Which 3 would you pick? Would it be stay out of jail because you constantly drink and drive? Would it be stop the lies because you're constantly lying to your spouse, your children, your family? Would it be to improve your appearance because honestly you're starting to look like you know what? Or in a humorous way, are you the person that's riding up and down Main Street in your local town at the age of 50 on a bicycle with a 6-pack connected to your bicycle because you lost your license? And you know what? People do lose their license and stuff does happen. But it is now that you lost your license to start changing your life. Start today taking your life back. Don't get into any of these. I just mentioned 3 that you could have been. What about the health issues, folks? Do you want to honestly worry about what happens to your heart, your stomach, your liver, your digestive system? More importantly, and not more importantly, just as importantly, your brain. All these things are important. If you are in a relationship and you are an alcoholic, good for you that you still have that relationship, but that relationship will be gone if you don't straighten up. Don't you want to live hangover free? Don't you want to be there for your kids and your family? Don't you want to save money? Don't you want to feel better? Don't you want to get rid of all that shame in your life? Well, it all starts today, folks. Today, January 26, 2014, is time for you to take your life back. And I tell you this all the time, and I will tell it to you again. A sober today, folks, more importantly than any day, because we just talked about it, a sober today, I guarantee will give you a better tomorrow. If you let the sunshine into your heart and into your home, you will reap nothing but positive results. If you think positive, you get positive. If you want to think negative, negative, you will get nothing but negative. It is time to think positive about everything. No matter how bad things can be in life, you can find something positive. I try to look for good in every bad situation, no matter how bad. There were times in my drunken years, no matter what I did, when I would find bad in something, I would eliminate it. I would go away from it. Now I tackle any project that may look very hard to do and might even end up being a negative project. I try to do it with an open mind and concentrate on it. For an example, one of my things in my business as an optician is that we have an eyeglass machine. And that eyeglass machine would constantly break on me, constantly misuse lenses or eat the lenses up. And in my drunken days, I would have forget it, I can't deal with this, but I analyzed it. I read the book, I practiced with dummy lenses, and eventually, after a calibration, that machine is running better because I had a clear mind to work with it. I looked in the positive in this negative situation, and you need to do that. Start in your home. Start with your family. Start showing your children that smoking is no good, drinking is no good, profanity is no good, and physical abuse should never be allowed. But start showing your children that love is very important, that respect is just as important, that emotion and compassion are just as important. Be the role model, be the hero that you are designated to be in your home. Turn to God to help you with guidance and direction. Call me at 844-405-HELP or text me 24/7 at 631-599-0218, and I will help take your life back. But you need to reach out to me, and you need to reach out today. We're not all guaranteed a tomorrow. Every time you breathe, somebody's taking their last breath. Every time you blink, somebody's closing their eyes. It is very important that you live for today and you make all drastic changes today. Do not prolong it till tomorrow because you might not have it tomorrow. With this said, a sober today, I guarantee you will make it tomorrow. And I hope to God each and every one of you folks has a very good day, but more importantly, a very sober day. And may God bless you.